No matter the paint job, he always looks grumpy.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Generations Selects Voyager class Combat Megatron. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. As usual, Generations Selects box, Autobot symbol right there, stuff and things. Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy. On this side of the box, we just have warning: don't eat anything in this box, that could be very bad for you. On this side of the box, we have Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy. On this side of the box, we just have the rest of the Autobot logo. Down here, we have a big old sticker: Generation Selects Combat Megatron, Megatron Combatante, Megatron I can read languages, I totally can. On the back, there is nothing, and when you open up the flap here, Transformers War for Cybertron, and a bunch of assemblage and stuff, and bubbles and things, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Combat Megatron, and this is a recolor, slight remold of the Siege Voyager Megatron, and this deco is inspired by the unreleased G2 Combat Hero Megatrons. That's what this is homaging here. And here's Megs in his tank mode, and let's get in close here so we can take a look at some of the details. You can see we have the big front cannon done in green that fades into black. You got red for the barrel. You also have some red in there as well. You got the camouflage going on, that green camo. You can see it does have a G2 symbol on it as well. Some more green camo, some more green, some more black fadage going on. Yeah, pretty much everything we've seen on the original version of the mold. Nothing different here as far as tank mode goes. But still, a nice, interesting paint deco here. There's the top. There is the bottom visible head syndrome. And he does have the little rolling wheel, so he can roll. As rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with the original Siege Voyager Megs. And you can see the only difference here in tank mode is the coloration. And moving right along here, you know, the tank does have the same features as the original mold. The turret can rotate, can do a full 360. Can't really move up and down. Can move down a little bit, but not too much upward. And of course, you can, if you want, use the effects parts. We can bring in my favorite effects parts, Jetfire's effects parts. I love these, my favorite effects parts of this line. And if you want to, hey, you can, you know, plug them in back here. You know, have this going on. Hey, you stay. Plug them in back here, and have, you know, have rocket tank. Do that. Be all like bloosh. Can totally do that if you want to. Or of course you can take it and plug it into the barrel here and have the tank be all like bloosh. Have it all kinds of blution. All kinds of blution. You can even plug it into the sides here. Barrel bloosh. Oh, it got hit. It got hit. Bloosh! Oh, got hit twice. Oh, bloosh! Oh, got hit from both sides. Oh, that's never good. Never good. Okay, I'm going to stop now. I get caught up in the blooshing sometimes. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for nothing. Because it's fun. Anyway, but there you have it for the tank mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's get back here, man. So, to get started, we have to remove this gun right here. That just on pegs. And slides out with all that. We'll put that off to the side. And as you can very well guess, the transformation is exactly the same as the regular Siege Megatron. So we'll start off with the legs here. You just untab the legs from the side of the body. You open up this panel right here, and then you rotate all of this down at the thigh joints. So rotate that down, straighten out the leg, close that back up, bring the leg down, bring up the toes, flip out the heel. This heel is quite snug, getting clipped into place. There we go. And there you have a leg all done. Second pass is just like the first. Just untab. Boop. And open that up. And rotate this down. Straighten out the leg. Close up the panel. Bring up the toes. Heels. And rotate out to the waist. And we have the lower body all done. Now moving on to the upper body. Gonna take this whole front section here and just pull this forward. Get that out of the way. And we're going to unpeg the arms from each other. Swing those around. They'll just clip in to the front here, like so. And then we come up here, untab the tread pieces, bring this panel all the way back, and then these will just swing in and tab in right there and right there. And then we just bring all this down against his back, excuse me. Bring that all down against his back like so. Bring his head up. Bring the camera back down. Hey there. And then we just take these sections here, bring them down, flip out to the hands, flip out to the hands, turn his cannon around, and just get them all situated here, and there you have Combat Megatron in his robot mode. And that is a G2E Megatron there. Definitely G2. So let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at his name, but at his noggin. And we can see here he does have a new head sculpt. See the face done in black, red for the eyes. And you can see that helmet design there. So we do get a new head sculpt with this figure. And in case you don't know what his name is, it's right there across his chest. It's very G2. Very G2. You got some red there on his belly. And pretty much all done in that white and green with some black. And again, that green camo going on. And move up the back. Again, you got the backpack, the tread backpack. As does the original toy. I love the fusion cannon. Just has that green and just kind of fades into the black there. That's pretty nicely done. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit. Very slightly wiggly. Head can rotate, but not too much. That's pretty much all you're going to get there. You can look up a little bit. You can look down into his own chest if you just push that panel down. And on this version of the mold, I don't know if this is just my copy or if this is like an actual fix they did, but this panel is a lot more snug, so it's not so easy to just kind of knock his head down like the original one was. You know, this panel is actually quite snug, so it pretty much will stay put while you're kind of posing his head, which is nice. And the arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out. You got rotation right above the elbow. You have 90 degrees of a bend up to the elbow. The hands can just move inward due to transformation. You got waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and the feet, they can't really move up. They can't really move down with the heel spur. If you move the heel spur down, just my tongue stops working. If you move the heel spur down a bit, his toes can move down some, and you do get the ankle tiltage. And of course we can give him his other weapon here. We can just take these blades, kind of swing them around like so, and have the big sword going on. And if you want to, you can plug it into the barrel of his fusion cannon and have that going on. That's a thing you can do if you want to do it. Hey, why not? Dare I say why not? You can plug it onto his arm like so, just give him a big old arm blade, or you can just have him holding it all regular sword-like if you wish, or if you want, you can have him holding it like a regular handheld weapon. And I always bring these blades out to the sides like this, so that barrel's exposed. And you can have that going on, you know, hey, all things you can do if you want to do it, or have them back, have them dee, boo la ba, biggity bee, boogity boo, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. As always, your toy, display it however you wish. Me personally, I just, why won't you turn now? Why won't you turn? Oops, that's why, because it was coming off the... It was coming out of the socket. That's why. There we go. There we go. Everything fights me when the camera's on. That's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Just the way it always is. There we go. Never happens off camera. Always happens on camera. That is the life of a YouTuber. But there you go. So there he is with his sword. And of course, we can give him the effects parts. The effects parts. You can plug it onto his arm and be like, bloosh! Oh, I got hit, bloosh. You can plug it into his fusion cannon, which I think that looks absolutely awesome. Or like, bloosh! Such heroic nonsense. You can do all kinds of that. Right there. Oh, got a shot in the shin. You know, all kinds of things, all kinds of stuff. You even got ports there. Oh, got me on the arm. Oh, no, my arms, my arms. Or you can plug it into his feet. Give him rocket feet. Why not? Rocket Mags! You can totally do that. Hey, why not? Why not? You can plug it up here if you want to. Plug him up here. He can be his own 4th of July fireworks display. Bloosh, bloosh! Happy 4th, everybody! I don't know. You know, I'm just saying. Just saying. All things you can do. All things you can do if you want to do it. And of course, we can bring in the swoosh effects. I love the swoosh. You can plug that in right there. If you have 2 of them, you can plug them on here and here for swoosh. So you can swoosh. Lots of swoosh. So you can bloosh and you can swoosh. All kinds of blooshing and swooshing. That's a great combination right there. Blooshing and swooshing. That's right. That's right. So there you have that. Oh, I have way too much fun with that. I really do. But anyway, there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the original Siege Megatron. As you can see, the obvious differences here are the coloration and the different head sculpts going on there. But otherwise, it's the same toy. So, there you go. So there you have Combat Megatron. Not much to say about this figure. I mean, it's just like the Siege Megatron. So if you like Siege Megatron and you like the G2 stuff, hey, this is for you. So there you go. Now I picked this up from Hasbro Pulse, but you can also get your Transformers at BigBadToyStore.com, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Siege playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Generations Selects Voyager class Combat Megatron. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face. I'm so sorry, Prime. I'm so sorry I let Megatron escape. Oh, it's alright, Red Alert. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Really disappointed. Thoroughly disappointed. Immensely disappointed. I really can't stand the sight of you right now, to be honest. But it's okay. We'll get through this, because that's what we do. Because we are Autobots, and we stick together through any adversity. Do you really think we can't see you back there, Megatron? And the name on the chest. Real subtle. Real subtle. He manages to get smarter and dumber at the same time.